This demo introduces the basic functionality of Informatica Enterprise Information Catalog. In this demo, we'll search for a technical asset in the catalog, view the asset details, view lineage and impact for the asset, and view the relationship information. When you log into the catalog, the home page is displayed. You can search for an asset from the home page. To search for an asset, enter the name of the asset in the search box. You can enter the first few characters in the asset name or description. If you don't know the exact name, you can enter part of the name or search using wildcard characters. In this demo, we'll search for a Hive table named call rec ag. Enter CALL in the search box and click the search button. The search results page displays all of the assets that match the search string. By default, the results include assets whose name or description matches the search string, assets with child assets whose name matches the search string, assets in data domains that match the search string, and assets with associated business terms that match the search string. If an asset has an associated business term, the business term appears to the right of the asset name. By default, the search results are sorted by relevance. You can change the sort criteria and sort order through the Sort menu in the upper right corner. To refine the search results, you can use the filters on the left. Since we're searching for a table in a Hive resource, let's select the Hive and Table filters. The search results show only Hive tables. Use the Show Details option to display additional information about the assets. Now, let's open the table we were searching for. The Asset Details view displays detailed information about the table, such as the asset type, parent asset, resource name, and date the asset was last updated in the catalog. System attributes are shown for all asset types. System attributes are internal attributes that are associated with the asset. The Custom Attributes section is displayed if the Live Data Map Administrator has enabled custom attributes for the asset type. You can use custom attributes to annotate an asset with additional information. To assign a custom attribute value, click the Edit Properties icon. Then select the value from the dialog box. The other details in this view vary based on the asset type. Since we're looking at a table, the column information is displayed on the right. If columns in the table have profile results, the column value distribution and inferred data types are displayed. Data domains are also displayed here. Data domains are business semantics that help you identify and understand the column data. Some examples of data domains might be Social Security number, account status, or UPC code. Data domains can be assigned to a column, or they can be inferred for a column from profile results or similar columns. Data domains that are assigned to a column appear in green boxes. Data domains that are inferred for a column appear in yellow boxes and are marked with the conformance percentage. In this table, the CDR Customer ID data domain has been assigned to the new Cust ID column. If an asset has an associated business term, the term is displayed next to the asset name. If the asset has no term association, a link to associate a business term with the asset appears here. Let's click the term name to view its details. The Open Assets list on the left shows that the business term is now open. The term description and all properties in this view are imported from the Analyst Tool Business Glossary. The term details on the right list the technical assets, related glossary assets, and other assets that the term is associated with. The other assets can include metadata manager objects and related data assets from the Analyst Tool. You can open the term in the Analyst Tool Business Glossary by clicking this link. Let's return to the table so we can view the lineage and impact. The Lineage and Impact view shows the end-to-end data flow for the asset. The asset from which you open the Lineage and Impact view is called the seed asset. The seed asset always appears in its own container. The diagram has two components, the lineage and the impact. Lineage, on the left, describes the flow of data from the origins to the seed asset. Lineage shows us where the data for the seed asset comes from. Impact, on the right, describes the flow of data from the seed asset to the destinations. Impact shows us which assets are affected by the seed asset. The arrows between assets are called links. A dashed link indicates that there are additional assets in the data flow. To display intermediate assets, use the sliders at the top. To display assets downstream of the seed asset, move the impact slider to the right. The slider displays the downstream assets one hop at a time. As we move the sliders, notice that the links change from dashed arrows to solid arrows. A solid arrow indicates that there are no other assets within the link. To display all upstream and downstream assets, move the sliders to the Show All position. To hide the lineage or the impact, move the slider to the Hide position. Let's reset the diagram back to the default view. We can also display all intermediate assets within a link. To display the intermediate assets, hover over a dashed link and click the plus sign that appears. The link is fully expanded. We can view a list of expanded links from the configuration panel. To collapse a link, click the X. We can also display and hide business terms from the configuration panel. The diagram displays business terms for all assets that have an associated term. To display child assets of the seed asset, click the drill down icon. Select the assets and click OK. The diagram now displays the lineage and impact for the columns we selected. To hide the child assets, click the reset icon. We can also display the lineage and impact for the asset in a tabular format. The Asset Summary view lists all tables and data structures in the data flow. The Asset Lineage Summary lists the tables and data structures in the lineage flow. The Asset Impact Summary lists the tables and data structures in the impact flow. You can filter assets by asset type, resource name, or resource type. You can also export the asset summary to a Microsoft Excel file for further analysis. Let's close the asset summary and examine the asset relationships. The Relationships view describes the relationship between the asset we're studying and other assets in the catalog. It helps us understand how the asset is associated with other types of assets. Assets are grouped by type. Each group of assets appears in its own area. In this view, we can see that our table is related to some tables, users, business terms, and data domains. If a group contains many assets, you can click the number next to the group. The group expands to reveal additional assets. You can filter the Relationships view to hide or display groups of assets. You can also search for assets in the Relationships view. That completes this demo. To summarize, we searched for an asset in the catalog, viewed the asset details, viewed lineage and impact for the asset, and viewed the asset relationships.
If you have feedback on this demo or to request a demo on another topic, email us at infa_documentation@informatica.com. You can also tweet us on the Infa Support Twitter site.